Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. How tough are you? Uh, I'm back. I put the gain back up a little bit because the volume of the game kind of drowns me out a bit. So that you might start hearing the other noises like this and this. You might start hearing that again, but hopefully it should be at least a little softer until I can get a better solution. But now that I'm done stalling for 30 seconds, time to commence the ride. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands of the Nesta Triesta, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. That line was designed to mess up my vocabulary, and you failed. So ha. Ugh. Oh. And yet I messed it up anyway. Sorry about that. The exiled harp matriarch lived in solitude among these very cliffs. Did she notice the unicorn skull? You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Oh, I do not like you by default. Hold on. And I gotta make a promotion here. This, then, is what passes for the Nightwings. Now, such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Okay. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Yeah, that's exactly why we're here. But not for them, really. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as Jodariel glows after her. Well, shit. I really don't want to use Jodariel, but I feel like Jodariel's got a thing against the harpers. Winged warriors from the mountainous outskirts of the Commonwealth, where they are filled. Yeah, blah blah blah. It is only then that you realize another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know naught of my interest. Let's give this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamitha. Wow, you could not have made a Pamitha Thayan. You could not have made a more difficult name to pronounce if you tried, and people have tried in this game. So good on you. She appears to be one of the winged harps of the Highwing remnants, now bound in exile. Okay. That's the surly one back there. That was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Sir. Just then, Headwind shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jodariel. No, Headwind, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, Bedfly, however did you make it all the way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. We swear. Trust is something I loathe to give away, Headwind. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jodariel storms off as Headwind turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha. Yes, to Pamitha, not to something else. Who has been watching with bemused interest. Bemused? What the fuck word is that? I mean, sure, alright, but what? Ah, a reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? I don't like where this is going. I'm sure some people do. Yep. Here we go. I'm sure some people do, but I don't like where this is going. You sense that she is conflicted about something, but you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. Headland wants to know your initial impression of Pamitha. You're willing to take Pamitha at her word and see in her the potential of her valuable new ally. It may be that her training gives her some resistance to your scrutiny. Having only met her, you cannot sense whether to trust her and defer to Headwind. I mean, I don't fucking know. She looks like the sort of person who takes advantage of all of her assets. And usually by default that ends up being a bad thing. But I don't fucking know, man. Admit you do not know. You tell Headwind that you cannot adequately judge Pamitha just yet. While you have certain reservations, you defer on him what to do. I understand, my friend. I appreciate your backup on this one. Above all, I need to give Sandalwood the benefit of the doubt, which means doing the same right now for Pamitha. We've come this far thanks to a certain faith, and right now it's telling you to take it with us, even though Jodariel is not going to like it. I was okay with it, but I feel like the Harpers are murderers. I can't put my finger on it. I have no evidence to back that up, but... He then turns to Pamitha. I am Headwind. Will accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you hear me out.
Vestalium.
Conditions? Why sure, I love a condition or two. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and your friends don't give us any trouble when we're heading out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jodariel, whom we met earlier. Brilliant. I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Sure, absolutely. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the right is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. She appears, yep, has a score to settle? Okay. I will admit I'm intrigued at that score to settle idea. Because so far the last character with a score to settle, Sir Gilman, if you don't remember, that was quite a show.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now.
Oh, fuck off.
Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
Can you
and
go?
You've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre Heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently
That's a
face.
person unicorn.
They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
Oh, damn. Still a weird person, but those raiments look nice. From a distance you observe as Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiments, heads towards your adversaries on the right. It is 9 minutes in, and there was almost all the conversation. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on the mask. Hello there, Pamitha. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? 5th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or Blessed Board. Okay, so what about that? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again? No, sister. I have come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count on you as my sister. You expect me to believe you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What is life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself. Again, consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Pemetha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Okay. Oh shit, another team with not a normal aura. And I don't like that there's so many that can do that. Pemetha gets your attention. Listen to me, Rita, darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this rite on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him as is the tendency among your kind. What? What? That's a thing? This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gilman, god damn it. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pemetha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you. I'm upset.
Now we shall get started.
Chivalrous? Okay. Okay, sure. Alright, I'm gonna level on you. Level with you. Normally I don't stop in the middle of starting a rite, but I don't know how much longer my hard drive is going to hold out before it'll stop the video automatically. So I'm just going to end it here, and then like, I don't know, connect the two videos in Premiere or something. Or maybe it'll just be the next video. Who knows? But yeah.